Hey everyone, it's TV Quiz PhD here. Here's all my Arduino crap. Here's the Arduino itself. We've got it connected to a series of buttons. It's not working. Now, enjoy and watch the video.
So I have this Arduino thing, right? I don't know anything about it or like what to do. So I figured that you might have some overview knowledge of how things work.
No, I don't really know.
Okay.
What kind of Arduino do you have? This is an Arduino type thing.
It looks like that. And then it's got like this little plastic plate that it's sitting on.
We have the same thing basically. And then I've got the USB cable, which is for communicating with the computer.
I do have that. The other thing that I got is one of these little...
Some buttons.
That should work.
But if we want to take these two devices and hook them together, it can't be that hard, right?
No, unless it is. It's all Greek to me.
Oh, that seems very helpful. I've got a bunch of wires.
So I should plug it in and shock myself, right?
You're not going to shock yourself. I think we can use the digital pins as in or out, probably depending on how we configure it.
Does your controller have these things on the bottom? What do I do with that?
Do you have any thick copper wires?
I have like this stuff. It actually like fits, and then I would snap it off at the right number. And now I can just like drop it in the little holes. Like they're just like kind of loose, so I probably have to like solder it. I can definitely tape it at an angle and so that there would be contact.
Probably fine.
All I did was plug it in with the USB, and I've got some like lights on it.
I've got some jumper wires. Do you have any wires like this?
Yeah, I've got this type, female ends, and then male ends on the other side.
We need 8 of them.
I see. Oh yeah, okay. I feel like tape makes me understand why soldering exists.
Look at that beautiful thing, and now they're all going to connect to this Arduino.
Looking at the pinout diagram, the ones you think are 0 through 7 are the bottom through the middle right?
Yeah, exactly. It starts on the bottom right.
Yeah, it looks like this now.
Yeah.
Finish downloading the software.
I'm going to get tape involved.
Join the tape club.
What's up?
I was just inviting you to the tape club. Yeah, I guess I've connected to the Arduino Uno.
Most people, I think, follow a tutorial or something.
Well, that's one way to do it. I feel like you'll learn more when you just try to do it yourself.
So you're telling me that I just put this code here and then it uploads it, huh? Do you have any like display module or anything?
I was hoping that the console would output some stuff.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Okay.
The goal is for the Arduino to interface with other stuff when it's unplugged from the computer.
Oh.
But you want it to eventually act as the keyboard input for the computer?
Right.
You could look up Arduino USB keyboard module or something. You have that breadboard, right?
Yes.
Why don't we both just plug an LED into our breadboard and into our Arduino and into one pin?
Okay.
Do you have any resistors?
Show me what they look like.
So here I've got a bunch of blue resistors in a bag.
Okay. Wait, what do they look like?
Here's like 10 of them or something.
Okay, yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah, those are resistors.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a 330 ohm resistor. Just use whatever in the ballpark of 200 ohms.
Okay, so I found the 100 ones.
Okay, you know, you could use 2 of them in series. You have a breadboard as well, right?
Yeah.
I have the middle part of what you have.
Okay.
There are these bars on the sides that I don't have on this one.
So I should not use the bars on the sides.
Those are typically for delivering power. We don't need them. You can think of each of these numbered columns here as an independent electrical connection. And then there's a gap in the middle.
Gotcha.
It would be useless if I plugged this resistor in like that.
Right, going to the same thing.
As long as they're in column 9, then they're making a connection. And you've got a connection from column 1 here to column like 18 here, because I connect from 1 to 9 and from 9 to 18.
And what made you choose 9?
Oh, nothing. It just happens to be how big my resistors are.
So I have 2 wires going into 9.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't fit 2 of these wires in one hole.
You don't put them in one hole because the entirety of column 9 is connected.
Oh, I see.
Put them in
All
2
right.
holes next to each other.
All right, that's smart. I was like, what is...
Yeah, the idea is that you can't put 2 wires in the same hole, but putting them in the same column is equivalent to putting them in the same hole if you could.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I've got one going to 9, one going to 18. And they're the 100, what is it, kiloamps or something?
They're each 100 ohms. Ohm is a measurement for resistance, and you can think of resistance as making it harder for electricity to flow. And so the reason we want to connect our LEDs to a resistor and not to electricity directly is because you blow out the LEDs by current flowing through it too fast. The LEDs are meant for 2 volts, and we're powering it to 5 volts.
Gotcha. Also the similar guy.
Yeah, we have the same product. The positive terminal is the longer.
Gotcha. There's no way I got this correct.
Yeah, so here's what I've done. I just have the one LED.
Okay, I see. So wait, did I do this wrong? Let's see.
Yeah, that seems exactly right. Yeah, that's
3D
right.
model of it.
Yeah, that's perfect. We put the positive terminal in pin 1, so the negative terminal is here on pin 5. So I'll plug the negative wire into pin 5. Same in your case. And now we need to look in the Arduino pin sheet to see where we have a plus and minus 5 volts.
Okay, I see a plus 5 volts on the left side.
This is not actually connecting it to our program. We're just connecting the LED to power. So if you plug this Arduino in, the LED should turn on, which it does in my case. You get this nice lit.
Oh, nice. You made it work on the first try. That's usually not a thing.
Yeah, this is the hello world of electronics. You've got a yellow LED that's lit up. Is yours lit up too?
Yeah.
We have an LED that we know works, and it's connected to electricity. You
That's
can just
very cool.
remove the positive wire, the red wire, and the LED will turn off.
Mine stayed on. No, I'm kidding.
That would be a scientific discovery. Cool. This is great. Yeah, I plugged the positive wire into pin 13.
Oh, the positive wire goes into 13. I see.
And the negative wire stays connected to ground.
Like mine's just like strobing like that.
Do you have any code running or something? I don't know why it would be doing that unless you had code running.
Okay, so if you look at my Arduino, there's that little LED light that's flashing. It's flashing in parallel with that little flashy thing.
It's only pin 13?
Well, is pin 13 a convention or something?
Must be.
Because
I don't
my
know.
12 is making nothing do anything.
Yeah, same with me. So let's choose pin 12 instead of pin 13. It seemed that we just got lucky, or unlucky rather.
Yeah, that's funny.
In your case, how many buttons do you have?
12 total buttons.
And you have 9 outputs.
Yeah.
I think the first step for both of us is just to write a program that on initialization turns on pin 12 and therefore turns on the LED, right?
I'm gonna also look at the Amazon reviews of the piece that I bought so that maybe someone will say what they did.
There's a function called digital write, pin value, which is specify the pin, which in this case is 12, and then value is high or low.
Somebody posted like a pinout diagram and then also their code for my thing on the like Amazon review.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get that to work.
First, I have to set the pin as output. Pin mode 12 output.
Okay, that's in
Upload.
setup. Yeah, does it work?
What I
Show
see-
me. I'm gonna copy your code too.
My light flashes every half a second. Can you see that on the screen here?
Yeah, is it supposed to be doing every 5?
Every half second, yeah. That's great. We figured out how to write to pin 12 on an Arduino.
All right, now change it to 250. I want to see it go faster.
We just wrote this code, which sets this pin as an output pin, and then writes it to become on, waits a bit, and writes it to become off. So you see this flashing light every quarter second. Cool.
Mine says gRPC error while marshalling proto marshal called with nil.
Your Arduino's plugged in?
Oh, that's all right.
Really?
Well.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Yeah. What is that from even? He says, it took me a while to figure out the wiring. I connected them to Arduino pins as follows. He also posted this image here.
I'm just going to start reading from pins.
He's posted this. This is like the image that explains things.
Is it that complicated to connect a keypad? When I press a button, it's going to have an effect on one of the input pins, you know?
But all these people are like, I can't figure it out. 2 stars, this thing is crap. Did we determine what language it says? Is this like C?
It's C with special Arduino features. Oh, funny. I'm touching 2 pins together and creating a short or something.
I wrote output every time I was supposed to write input.
I think it almost is responding more to me touching the things on the back as it is responding to actually me doing anything.
I wrote it right now, though.
Okay.
Fix
And
it.
is it still not doing anything?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, let's see if mine does anything. Unless it's not even responding to the button presses. It's really responding to me touching the back of the device. Am I making connection? Look,
I feel like you're making too much connection.
how can they be sending a signal to the Arduino if they have no power supply?
Yeah, good question. There's no way to give it power, it seems like. The guy on Amazon didn't say anything about it. From this diagram,
Okay, look at the diagram that crazy person drew on the napkin.
I mean, I think you're saying we shouldn't look at it, but
No, you should.
yeah, I wonder if your grounds are set up wrong.
I feel like there's just no ground to this.
Okay, so it looks like this all seems like it's part of a closed system, so yeah, probably.
I can't wrap my head around these keypad modules, how they could work without power.
Like each key is like an array of 2 numbers.
Yeah, but Adam, I gotta get going. You see that the light turns on whenever I touch the thing. And so that indicates to me that it's not grounded, as you said.
Okay. Well, we can return to this.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll do some extra learning.
Yeah, maybe
outside of-
Google some things. See you soon, Adam. Good talking with you. Good tinkering.
Good night.